Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to week 10 Fun Maths Games, where all week you get to play games. You can choose whatever games you want on whatever day you want. There's no worksheets, no writing, just fun with numbers. Now, you will need a dice, preferably two. Everyone got one in their week 10 pack. You will need some kind of counters, so you could perhaps pick M&Ms, these are actually beads. I'm going to use pastas, so I need two different types. I've got penne there, or tubes, and twirls, twists, and that's all. Oh, and some kind of prizes, like I've cut up some little tickets here for myself. There's a little prize game, about 10. Oh, you'll need about probably 16 or 17 little bits of paper, but you don't have to use any of these things. If you've got Lego or charms or something at home you'd prefer to use, you can get that. But you might need to look at the video again another time to go over this, because I'm going to go through a lot of different games all at once. So let's start with this game. This is like a memory game, but we're practicing or recalling our doubles. So numbers that are the same. So first you cut them out like I've done, and then you shuffle them. That just means you change the order. Either you can move them around and change the order. I've actually already done that, so I'll turn them all around now, and then my partner and I are going to play. And what you do, you take turns in turning over two. And if you get two cards that are the same amount, or two bits of paper that are the same amount, equal the same, well, you get to keep them. Now, if you don't, you have to turn them back over again, and your partner has a turn. And when there's no more to turn over because you've collected them all, you count them, and whoever has the most wins. So I'm going to go first. Let me see. I'm going to pick up this one. There's a 2 and... oh my God, a 2. I honestly didn't know that. I'm having a lucky day. So because they're doubles, 2 and 2, I get to keep them. All right, Lou, come and have a go, my darling. 4. There's 4 dots there. If she gets the number 4, she gets to keep them. Good luck, darling. Oh, she turns them over because it wasn't doubles, it was a 0. There were 0 dots. Oh, 8 and... oh my God, honestly, this is a... honestly, I didn't know I get to keep them. I didn't know. I'm just lucky today. But try and remember where the ones you put. Go, darling, go. Well... okay, she's picked up a 0. Oh, she gets to keep them. And you keep going until there's none left. And then you count them. Whoever has the most wins. And guess what? When you finish, you can start all over again. So don't throw them away. Keep them in a safe spot. And you can play again. Well, I'm going to shuffle this down and we'll look at this game. Now, this game says that you need 2 colour counters. So counters is anything you can count. Perhaps you'd like to use beads, M&Ms, pastas, Lego. I'm going to use pastas. So one person will be the twirls, another person will be the penne, which are tubes, and then you will take it in turns. You roll the dice and you have to find it. Oh, it's friend of 10. So I got 2. Its friend of 10 is 2 and 8 is 10. So if I was the twirly pasta, I would put my pasta on there. Then my partner would have a turn and they would find their friend of 10. So, oh, 2, we have to find another 8. She's got the penne pasta and she's found an 8 here. Now, good girl. Now then I take my turn. Now if I was to roll again and I got a 2 again and there were no 8s because they're all covered, I would have to skip my turn and the other person would go ahead and take a turn. And you keep going until all the numbers are covered, and then whoever has their most counted, pastas, whatever you're using on the sheet is the winner. Okay, and then save the sheet because you can play that again and again, and it's great practice for your friends of 10. Now, this next one I really like, but it's certainly challenging. I'll just pop it down here. Sorry, I'll try and keep it still for you. Okay, so you're going to need the colour counters again. Counters, anything you can count, so I'm using pasta. And you're going to need 2 dice. Now, if you don't have 2, you'll just have to roll twice. And let me see. First you take turns, you roll the dice, and then you subtract the smaller number from the larger number. Subtract means take away or less than or smaller, you'll get a smaller amount. So you find the big number. If I was to roll a 4 and a 2, you find the big number and then you count back the smaller number because you're taking away or taking off the smaller number from the bigger amount. So let's do that. I've got my 2 ready to count down. What comes before 4? 3, 2. So the answer was 2. 4, count back 2 is 2. So then I would find a 2 and I would pop my counter on it, which is a twirly pasta. Let's do another one. This time I'm going to roll, oops, there we go. So my partner, it should have been my partner's turn, rolled a 6 and a 2. So the bigger number is 6. So we count back 2. Let's get our fingers ready to count back 6. What comes before 6? 5, 4. 4 is the answer she wants. So I'll pop it on a 4. And it's the same rule as last time. If your answer is not on the board because it's all covered up, skip that turn and give your partner a turn on. Oh, actually on this one, you can play it the way I just said, but on this one it says the first person to cover 4 in a row is a winner. So a row is a long. So you can make up your own rules on that, on who's going to win. Either way will work. Keep going till you finish them all or try and get a straight row. All right. Moving on to the next one. Now, this one, you maybe play this one with a parent first because there's a few instructions, but you can do it. You can do it. You're going to need counters again. You're going to need 2 dice again. And you're going to need cubes. Now, they're the prizes. Now, I didn't have cubes at my place, so I just cut up some pieces of paper. And you can play with a partner. Now, if you don't have a partner, just get your teddy bear and take your teddy bear's turn for them, or a doll or something. That's fine. You can play this one by yourself and take turns for your pretend partner. So number 1, take turns, roll the dice and add the numbers. So we're putting the numbers together. The numbers together. So if I was to roll, oops, there we go, 4 and 3. So we'll count on, always start with a big number, count on 3 more. I've got my counting fingers ready. What comes after 4? 5, 6, 7. So there's my answer when I add them. It's 7. Now you've got that answer. You have to get 7 counters. Now I don't have enough here, so I'll get another one. There's 7. This is where it gets tricky. And then share them between the 2. 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. Oh, don't roll away. Another for you. Another for you. Maybe don't choose counters that are rolly. Another for you. And I've got one more. So then there's the tricky part. It says, if you share equally, you get 2 cubes or 2 prizes. All right? So, but if you don't share equally, you only pick up 1. So it's not equal, is it? 7 can't be shared equally between 2 because someone got 4 and someone got 3. Now that's not fair, is it? So I only get to pick up, 1 ticket. I still get rewarded for my hard work. I suppose that's fair. But if I got lucky and my number that I added was even or was being able to share equally, I could have picked up 2. But I didn't, so I'll put them back in the pile here. Now my friend's going to have a turn. Come on, friend. Let's see if your luck can be better than mine. Roll these 2 dice. Wait there, let me find some for you. These two. Go. Go. And she's rolled, what have you rolled, my darling? 6 and a 4. So first we add, what is 6 and 4 more? 6 and 4 makes? I can't hear you. 6 and 4 makes 10, that's right. Good girl. So I'm going to get 10 pastas here. And now it's sharing. We'll share and let's see if it's equal time. Let's go. 1 for you, 1 for you. 2, 2 for you, 3 for you, 3 for you. 4 for you, 4 for you. Keep going. 5 for you, 5 for you. And let's see, you've got 5, you've got 5. Is it equal? Absolutely. So my partner here, Lou, gets 2 tickets. And you keep going. It says until the winner is the first person to get 10, it says cubes here, but mine were tickets, whatever you choose for your prizes. So I think that's a really fun one, practicing adding and sharing, and also working out whether the groups are equal or not. Perhaps play the first time you play that with a grown-up though. All right, moving on. If you look in your activity pack, extra activity, additional activities, you'll see this snakes and ladders. Now, if you haven't played snakes and ladders, I suggest you learn because on the playground under the big tree in kindergarten, we've got a great big snakes and ladders on the ground there. So if you want to get a dice from the teacher on duty, they can get one out of the classroom and you can play with your friends. We've got a few of them around the school. And snakes and ladders is great. You and your partner play. This time I'm going to use beads so we can see it a bit better. You start and you take turns rolling the dice. What you land on is how many jumps you take. And the first person, you follow the numbers in order. So you start at 1, obviously, and go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all the way to 36, which is the finish line. Whoever gets to finish, you take it in turns, rolling the dice and jumping, and whoever gets to finish first wins. However, what happens if you land on a ladder? Guess what? You get to go up the ladder. Only if you land on it, not if you pass it. So you get to move forward. Maybe you'll overtake your friend. But guess what? If you land on a snake's face, only his face, not its tail, you go down. So you might be doing really well and your friend might be behind you. But if you were to roll, let me see, if you were to roll the dice 1 or 2 times and you landed here and your friend had almost caught up, but then if you landed here, you'd be way back down here again. So it's fun. It's a fun game because you never really know who's going to win until the very end. All right. Now, if you prefer, you've got your own fun maths games like Uno or cards. Go ahead and play those, but put your pencils down this week. Have fun with numbers, and these activities are great for counting on, sharing, taking away, friends of 10, lots and lots of practice of the things that we've been learning. Thanks again for all your hard work. Bye.